Wagwan, man. Tis your boy, Jadon, Legendary. We back on DinkleRepack, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we've been doing all this subtlety dagger activity. I gotta remind people, you know what I mean, that there's a reason why I play subtlety swords, baby. I'm missing an ability and I don't know what it is. Did I run out of potions? Oh, because then it would be a potion right there. But there's not. What's missing? And why is it missing? I don't know what's missing, but it's disappointing me. Because whatever it is was probably important. Now it's not there anymore. My spec is the same, so I'm not sure what could have been the problem. This ain't even his build. I just realized that this is not his build. This is like Vanessa's build. His build was defensive, you know what I mean? He's always been my defensive rogue. I used to sit back and, you know, watch people waste all their abilities as my health barely moves, you feel me? That's what I need to do with him, actually. I don't think he doesn't have the right set. I don't know what's missing either. But I know what I am missing, and I don't have potions. Well, that's not good. We should be alright, though. My gear is ridiculous. But other than that, you know what I mean? Subtlety swords, man, always has been my favorite spec for a reason. Number one, subtlety is the premier PvP spec. It has all the PvP defense you could possibly want. Always has been the premier PvP spec. I don't know about in the modern day, you know, in the modern day, almost every spec is perfectly fine in PvP. But back then, you know what I'm saying, Cataclysm and earlier, that was, you know, subtlety all the way. It just had the most defense for PvP, the best instruments and the best tools and whatnot. You know what I mean? And for me, subtlety swords was the one that always grabbed my mind because it was like, wait, I can play a highly defensive build that can also dish out a very healthy amount of damage, but I don't have to use daggers and I don't have to be behind people if I don't want to be. Wait for everybody else to say it. Let me wait for everybody else. I'm just gonna get jumped out here. Like I said, the thing with subtlety swords is what am I? Oh, I'm gonna say, what the fuck? Who that? I don't see nobody. Getting attacked by a dang bird thing, though. Hey, lady. Oh, you buster. See, the thing with subtlety swords and why I've always favored it is at any moment, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be behind nobody. If I'm on you, I'm on you. Except that fool, he getting whooped by a warlock pet. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Yeah, it's right by the time I can get to him. You feel me? The damage is always nasty. Though I will say, if I gotta keep it 100 here, it is there is a slight bit of more work you have to do because when you do get the ambush crits are nice as fuck. As where with the subtlety swords, you don't really have much of anything that does that. You're just kind of going off of the raw damage of your weapons and spamming hemo, which is more than enough to kill somebody. Like I said, more than enough to kill somebody. But if you're looking for like just straight raw damage, I will 100% admit that, you know, subtlety daggers is the way. If you're just looking for raw, fast damage. If you're looking for that good utility, I gotta go with subtlety swords. At any moment, at all moments, no matter the direction, you're always gonna be dishing out a vicious amount of damage for as long as you got a big fat sword in your main hand, mace, whatever the fuck, fist weapons. Especially when you add Ghostly Strike to the mix. This is a very vanilla build though, that's the main issue with it. Subtlety daggers has moved up from vanilla to TBC to Wrath Lich King to Cataclysm up until the end of subtlety swords with MOP. Subtlety daggers has always shifted up as where subtlety swords has stayed the same, pretty much the same all the way since vanilla. I can easily admit that, you know, as somebody who's been playing nothing but subtlety swords for all these years, there is that issue with subtlety swords is it never really, what the fuck? It never really moved up much. It stayed about the same thing for many years. See what I mean? With all the dodging? Wait a minute, no, never mind. Hold up. So you just gonna watch this many minutes of the video and you ain't even gonna hit the subscribe button? That's crazy to me. Subscribe right now, man. Let's get back into the video. I forgot, hunters got deterrents. They can dodge like that. It's the shaman. That shaman shouldn't have been dodging like that. That was crazy. Was it efficient though? Through its time? Yes. Because of the ability to dish out a heavy amount of damage at all moments. But it never did move up until it was replaced, which was a sad day. That was MOP. Like I was explaining to a dude who left a comment. He was like, "You're using the wrong weapons." Like, you know, subtlety swords, baby. Don't forget about subtlety swords. I know it's been a long time since subtlety swords have existed. Okay. Faded out into existence back in like MOP, where it became a full-time dagger spec, which was so painful. So painful. But, you know what I'm saying, if you want Wrath Lynch King, how you forget about subtlety swords, baby? You playing classic, how the fuck you forget about subtlety swords? It's like you're using the wrong weapons. No? What are you talking about? I'm not. Subtlety swords, it's the truth. There's a reason I've been playing subtlety swords. Now his gear is a lot better than Naylina, so don't get confused and be like, oh man, that damage is way better. No, his gear is a lot better. I put her in practice mode, so I wanted her to have the poopiest gear I could find. That's where his gear has been set for like since the first time I got on single player project. I don't know why you on my neck, but I'm about to turn around and murder you. Are you still? What's up then, man? And I'm playing a power build, so his oh my goodness. So his AP is pretty freaking absurd. How are they shooting me from this far? What? Since freaking when? I'm like 50. Who the fuck? Why my dang what's the name ain't working? Who was that? What? Am I missing something? What happened to me, man? Somebody shot the crap out of me before I died. Why are they not showing me that? I'm about to say. Solomon Manurus, however the frick you say that name. Man, I ain't never seen no hunter shoot from that dang far. That was ridiculous. I'm gonna find that nigga. Solomon Manurus. This nigga right here. Made me waste all my crap and I'm still getting shot. What crap was that? Oh, too far away. Get in there, dude. Bop. Alright, look. Subtlety swords has just simply always been my thing. You feel me? Because like I said, it is easily just the most utility. The utility is perfect. I could go toe to toe with anybody without having to be behind them. But I will say that dagger spec is nasty as fuck. It can make quick haste to people. Quick fucking haste to people. Almost as quick as the haste that was made of me just a few moments ago. Due to that 11,000 crit, that is the one downside of playing a power build. All the fucking damage in the world with absolutely no defense. Nigga hit me 11,000. Goodness gracious. 11,000 on a snipe, boy. The fuck? Oh, that was just a fool right there. Salam alaikum. I don't know how to say it, man. Sal. Where is it? Oh, shoot. Here. You know what I need to do, though? I ain't been on vanilla in forever. I ain't been on vanilla in forever. So don't be surprised if you see a vanilla vanilla PvP video pop up. I'm saying, don't be surprised. This is gonna happen. When you do, be ready. Get ready! Cause you already know we gonna be on Jada. You know what I'm saying? Subtlety swords. You feel me? Rogue life, man. Mob life. Rogue life. Come on. Ah, power builds, baby. Where you running to? I'm gonna catch you. I'm a rogue, dude. You can't outrun me. Freaking subtlety swords, man. No ambushing necessary. Although it is a good change of pace because, like I said in a previous video, the reason why I'm using Naylina for the ambush rogues, ambush rogue series that we're learning, of us trying to learn here, or me, and y'all watching the learning process. How the fuck you did not? I hate you, Salamanaru. I gotta murder you with the utmost disrespect. Fucking Salinaru. Salinaru, there we go. Fucking eyeing me from a mile away and crap. Yeah, you get up on in here too. I wanna see you too. We out here, boy. Power build. You can't touch me. The damage is relentless. Ridiculous. You feel me? I'm out before I get murdered because I only got 10,000 health left. What the heck was I saying before I was rudely interrupted by that dang hunter again? Oh yeah, Naylina. The reason why I'm using her for the learning ambush series is because she always has been an ambush rogue. I just never knew how to play. So like I said in a previous video, I used her to steal people's kills. Just give her a ton of crit, as much the biggest, heaviest dagger I could find, so that whenever someone is fighting something and that person's health gets low, I can easily freaking. This buster resisted my stun and then he took the last hit. What kind of crap is they against me right now, man? Against me right now, man. But yeah, I would just steal people's kills. So I never actually took the time to learn the spec. Power builds, man. The ultimate glass cannon. You ever just want to be a glass cannon? Guess what? The rogue's the best person to do it with. Look at that. 8,052%. Goodness. The rogue is the best person to be the glass cannon with because you could sit there and stun people. I wouldn't recommend doing this as any other class. You can do it as a warrior and paladin though. They're the next best, I would say, in any caster because you get to easily keep a distance on people. But beware. Any rogue that snatches you up is going to snatch you up with a sweet vengeance. Gonna die fast as fuck, boy. Be real tough in the damage department until somebody lay hands on him. Now the good thing about the power build is it allows you to go toe to toe with other people if you're playing your cards right. You could dance with a warrior and be okay if you're playing your cards right. However, anybody else, you are out in the open because you don't get that option to stun people and hold control over them for a healthy portion of time, making an ultimate loss of health. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of the rogue. Oh, nothing better to have when playing a power build than the power buff itself. Look at that damage. That is two-hander levels of damage as a rogue. That's what makes the power build so disgusting for the rogue. You're doing two-handed damage, but you're dual wielding. Look at that! Oh, you buster. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's disgusting, dude. It's disgusting, dude. Like, I mean, shoot. You know what I need to do? I need to make Vanessa over on, what's the name? And then get her power build, her fist weapons as normal. And it's funny too, cause them two dude, there was a dude. He was like, you gotta use the what's the name? Oh shoot! Can't fight nothing up here. Not on this side. We on our own. Once I snatch up this fool real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He was like, somebody was like, under that, under the one dude, he was like, you're using the wrong weapons, man. Doesn't, see, they seeing me in stealth. They're not supposed to see me. He just sent some crap after me. I gotta waste my fucking. He was like, fist weapons go burr. And I'm like, apparently the both of you forgot about subtlety swords. Don't ever sleep on subtlety swords. Just cause, you know what I'm saying? I know it ain't vanilla. I know it ain't TBC, but it's Wrath Lynchkin. It still worked. It still worked beautifully. Especially for just raw damage. You ain't gotta be behind nobody. Is anybody gonna go for the flag? I ain't going for the flag. So I guess we're gonna play this game out. Not running any flags out here. No sirree. That's not what I do. I got 14 grand. Can I snatch this fool up real quick? Oh, can I snatch this fool up? Of course I can. I'm a rogue, baby. But you know that's the PvP world, you know. If you ever wanted to get into doing PvP videos, I'm gonna let you know this right now. The one thing you cannot worry about is critiques. Perfectly fine. Always listen to the critiques. That could give you good help. You know what I'm saying? Somebody help me. I've gotten much help. Okay. There was a point of time back in Cataclysm where people were trying to get your boy to become a raider. Problem is, I didn't know how to raid. So I saw, I'll never forget, I saw a level 85 Warden Rogue. He was a combat rogue. He had 2 daggers. He was dark gray. Okay. I still remember to this day. He had some very healthy gear at that time. That was when 359 was like the best item, or the second best item level. So he was good. He had 372 and he had 359. Okay. That means heroic and regular stuff. So he was popping. So I'm like, well, shoot. I sent him a whisper. I'm like, hey, yo, I'm in a guild right now. They trying to turn me into a raider. Problem is, I've been PvPing for the past, what was this, Cataclysm? I was like, I've been PvPing for the past, what was that, like 6-7 years? I've been PvPing for the past 6 years. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. He helped a brother out. He was like, LOL, I got you, sir. And, right, so he taught me how to play combat and for PvE. And after that, I've been using the same setup since then. And every time I hit up a raid or anything, my fat DPS is all because of that Warden Rogue. I don't remember his name, but I remember his character. He probably don't even play no more. I had to learn from someone who I saw was clearly the best. And he taught me a lot. Because of him, you know what I'm saying, I know how to raid. Even though I don't like raiding, but I know how to raid as a combat rogue. Because of that man. Right? So the critiques are perfectly fine. It's the random dislikes and the random hate comments you will get as a PvP YouTuber. You gotta ignore those. They're not bringing you any useful information. Therefore, you should not waste your time getting upset about getting dislikes and hate comments, especially if you're doing videos on a private server. If you're doing videos on private servers, you are definitely, it's just factuals. Oh my goodness. You're going to get a lot of upset people. It just happens. I don't know what it is with the private server folks, but they don't like certain things. When I was uploading Retro WoW Classic, Vanilla, whole bunch of dislikes on my videos. When I was uploading Retail Classic, little to no dislikes. When I did a TBC on a private server I used to play on before it freaking died, there was like 10 people playing there at best. You know what I'm saying? Whole bunch of dislikes. When I was doing it on retail, 0 to 1, I might get like 2 dislikes. That's just how it is. People on private servers, there's a lot of folks on private servers who are a bit high and mighty. They be all upset when you do certain things. See, this is why I didn't want to carry the flag, because what the fuck going on? Somebody pick this joint up. I'm out of here, man. Do whatever, yo. I need something to kill, man. He not even on the flag carrier. He just over there by himself chilling. Oh shoot, I done. Oh well. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. There's a lot of high and mighty folks on private servers, you know, especially when there's been people who've been playing on the same private server for mad years. They feel their greatness and whatnot. It's all good, you know? You gotta ignore that type of stuff because there's a lot of people out there who would love to do PvP videos but are kind of scared to. It doesn't matter if it's Warcraft or what. There will always be people who think you're doing something wrong. People who feel the need to tell you you're doing something wrong, but then won't say what you're doing wrong. That's the difference between people who are actually critiquing and people who are just trash talking because they think they might be better than you. I used to get a whole lot of that. Oh my goodness, when I was playing on Retro. That's when I was playing a lot on Retro too, so I was pretty freaking grimy. And people be like, oh, you're doing this and that wrong. I ain't attacking nothing. They'd be like, you're doing this wrong, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, but then they won't tell you what exactly it is that you're doing wrong. They'll just be like, oh, you're doing this wrong and you'll never be good at this. And you gotta push those people to the side, because if you constantly worry about those people, you ain't gonna get where you want to be. That's how it is with PvP content. Doesn't matter if you're doing GTA, Call of Duty. Just put those to the side. Come on, man. That was beautiful. That's like the one video where I was going crazy. You could go freaking 50-0. You could have a perfect score. This only mainly applies to private servers, like I said. I had posted a video of me going 50-1 on retail. I think that video got 1 dislike out of the freaking 10 to 12 likes. It's really only private servers. I don't know what it is with the private server folks. Actually, I do know what it is with the private server folks. Like I said, there's a lot of high and mighty folks who don't like it when people are doing good. I think that's why a lot of people did not like me on Retro. I was too much of a trash talker. But that's just me in real life. I don't care how special you think you are at what you do. If you're clearly doing something wrong and you're making that a constant practice so that other people could follow you, and we're just gonna constantly keep getting lost games because everybody's just running around like a freaking bunch of chickens with their heads cut off while wearing full Nax Ramus gear. Well, I'm gonna call you out whether you like it or not. I don't care if you've been on the server for 80 years. You're getting called out. And a lot of people did not like that. But I understand, you know, the dislikes I had got on my Retro WoW. I was that dude. I was on people's necks constantly. I just don't like losing games unnecessarily. I'm a PvPer, man. If we gonna do a PvP battle, do the freaking PvP battle right. I don't care how much gear you got. You running around like a bunch of chickens with no heads. I'm gonna say something. You gon' listen. If you ain't gonna listen, well, I'm gonna keep calling you out. And there ain't nothing you gonna do about it. You better put me on ignore. It's your best option. What the dog? Ay, 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 man! 86, yo. Look at that! But when it comes to retail, actually, retail is fine. I rarely get dislikes on my my retail videos because, like I said, private servers are just private servers. A lot of folks on there are high and mighty. You're on my server. One day I'm gonna find you on the server. I'm gonna freaking record me beating you up, but it never happens. Somebody did that before. That crap was hilarious. I'm like, yeah, we'll see about it. We'll see about it, little homie. That was on Retro though. That was a bad idea for that dude to attempt that. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was playing freaking 6 to 8 hours a day. You not gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? Wait for me, man. My goodness. Well, you pulled up on me first, so I want you dead. God dog it. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the private server folks. They just be up they own too much sometimes. Not everybody. Oh shoot, I'm about to choke on my spit. Warmain is a far better community than Retro was. If I'm gonna keep it 100, there was a lot of high and mighty folks on Retro. Them dudes was about corny as fuck, boy. But I guess the issue was there's never anybody who pulls up to a lot of these old private servers where all these old high and mighty players are. Nobody ever says anything. They just let these folks continue to be high and mighty and play with their BGs like a bunch of fucking dummies, you know what I'm saying? That was the issue I had. Well, I can see why my retro WoW stuff, people freaking hated those videos. I mean, not my actual subscribers, they loved them, but people on the outside who saw them from retro were like, oh no, this dude, you ain't gonna be uploading videos too. That's why I got banned. Maybe I was too much of a trash talker. He's steering away our top donators. You know how a lot of servers are with their donating folks. Hey, it's not my fault you spent $1,000 still stink, and then somebody who come up out of nowhere making it fat gold come dusting you off. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming through dusting niggas off like you know what I'm saying? They've been sitting on their shelves of comfortableness too long. I pulled up and I was hurting feelings. I doubt that's the reason I got banned. I'm pretty sure I got banned because I was breaking the market. I was making way too much dang gold. Ain't my fault I'm a hustler. You feel me? I just found a new hustle over on Extension. Your boy making gold. I'm trying to make 5,000 gold so I can get my hands on a loot bot. You know what I'm saying? Ain't my fault I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. But if you're ever trying to start a YouTube, you know what I'm saying? What the dog? Gun hunter? Got over me? So if you're ever trying to start a YouTube, you know what I'm saying? PvP specifically, you gotta ignore the dislikes a lot of times. Unless it's just truly and genuinely a dookie video. If you post a video of you going like 2 and 16, unless you're just straight hilarious, then that counts. That can work. If you straight hilarious, greatest personality in the world, that'll get people to love your videos regardless of how good you are or not. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the thing too. With, like I was saying, you'll upload a video of you doing absolutely perfect. You didn't make a single mistake. You'll go like 30-0, and still, somehow, some way, you'll have somebody in your comments talking about, oh, see, you're doing this wrong and that wrong. You know, you just gotta ignore them. Unless it's true criticism. True criticism is always good. Like how I'm learning how to play Dagger Spec. Anybody who leaves me information on what I should do as a Dagger Rogue, I'll definitely listen to, because I don't play Dagger Rogue, so I'm trying to learn. So any tips and tricks y'all got, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Because I could definitely use that as someone who has never played the Dagger Rogue. Never played it properly, at least. I've played the Dagger Rogue just in the cheapest way possible, stealing people's kills. Hey yo, it is me, your boy, LLLLAAAWWDD. If you enjoyed this video, that's good. If you didn't enjoy this video, that's good. Either way, you watched it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, share with your people, join the legendary clan, support the channel, become legendary. I'm out.